YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons of Hinterburg, episode 6. I think we're on 6. I renamed all the files today, and so I think we're on 6. I do apologize for last episode. There was some rumblings happening outside, and I didn't want to lose all the progress we made, courtesy of a power outage. I'm thinking if we do have a similar scenario with this game, I might actually make a separate save file at the beginning of the video, and if I just lose progress due to a power outage, I lose progress due to a power outage. But I will retain the knowledge, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get in here, shall we? Last time, we pushed the armor quest to upgrade armor, and we ended up getting what I think is going to be our bridge to the castle I could not go to. I am absolutely convinced that's how you get there. And I think it's horseshit that no one explains to you that, no one explains to you that you cannot get to this place without doing one thing in story. Like, it just goes to show you that the relationships are very much hindering on, like, the main quest. Like, do the main quest. Because I believe what we did yesterday... Yeah, I don't think we did much yesterday. Sleep well last night? This guest house is such a well-oiled machine. I wonder how Theresa does it. What can I get you today? We're going to go with the Eggs Benedict once again. I think I'll revisit either DrKrazy or Hinterwald today. And unsightly as those slimy tendrils that popped up everywhere are, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for them if they lead to anything interesting new places. Don't forget we promised to go to that museum opening tonight. Oh yeah, that is tonight. So, what are your plans today? We are going to go to this place, because I am convinced the desolate castle is now open to us. I am convinced. Yeah. Unstarted. No way. Unstarted. Yeah, that's exactly what did it. Oh, I am so pissed. Pissed is a word I'm using today. I also, while looking at how to enter this dungeon, apparently this dungeon has gotten some reviews that it's very, like, complex. So we're going to definitely make sure we search everywhere for the coin, because we know what happened last time. The coin absolutely got borked up. And we had to blow a day just to go into the dungeon, but we were able to retain the coin with the pager. So as long as we're willing to throw some progress away, which we did. Alright, monsters. I don't think I got anything for you. Yeah, I got nothing. Alright, cool. Bring us the monster parts. Alright. So I got my cool sword. So let's, we're in the OG outfit today. Alright, so we need to go to... Alright, there's a tendril there. Fucking called it. Oh, I'm so pissed. Chat, every god I was talking to says, just walk to it. And how much you want to bet that as soon as I get over there, I'm going to be able to just walk to it. That was another reason I kind of cut the episode short, because that was kind of frustrating me. No guide was explaining that you needed the story elements to get there, which was kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. Grab these materials. Let's beat up these nerds. Ow. You're dead. And you're dead. Oh god, there's another wave. I think I just bugged that guy. Alright, you're dead. And you're all dead. Damn. Talk about just being a bausch on this game. Oh, look, chat. A bridge. You have no idea how pissed off that makes me. We dedicated at least, like, 40 minutes trying to figure out how to get to this damn place. And all we needed to do was progress story to a certain point. Little upsetty spaghetti. So we're able to go to a lot of dungeons. Cool. And here we are. Unlocked a new fast travel point. Desolate Castle. I think we're ready to start this off though with a bang. The only thing I will do, nah, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We just need to remember if there's ever like a place. Yeah, this should be perfect for us. Time will advance. Alright. So they claim that this one, and I'm assuming this is just bad. Alright, plenty of switches to go everywhere. Whatever the hell that's. Alright, there's a lot of paths we can go in here. Desolate Castle, huh? And then there's back there. Alright. Let's start with going over here to the right. Coin? Medium. Oh, there's a horn up here. Hold on, hold on. Alright. So do I have to blow 2 horns to do this? Alright. Fair. Can I just run off here? Again, we're looking for the coin. We really do not want to waste a day trying to backtrack to get the coin. Alright, we don't need to be here. We need to go... Okay, it does retract. Got it. There's the horn. Oh, interesting. Coin? 10,000 space bucks. Okay. Random ass bench here. Here's the door. I don't think we missed it. I think it's going to be a little bit deeper, unlike the other dungeon. Let's blow the horn. Alright. Fight. Ow. Alright, I think y'all are dead. I don't know how I get those conduit things to spawn, but... Alright. Statue over there. A giant bench? That's so weird. Alright. Anything over here on this side I need to be aware of? Opened that chest. Don't think anything's going on over there. Something's weird going on. Okay, let's just... I think we gotta thread the needle here. A new waystone discovered. We're gonna save Gemu. Boo boo boo. Alright. Game save. I should have ran a quick ad for our Twitch fans to do that, but whatever. The door is up there, so I don't know what I have to do that. Let's wander over here. Let's wander before we start blowing horns. Wander. Just a smidge. What's this button do? It allows me to go back outside. Interesting. Why? I don't know if I should be worried about that. Alright, let's blow the horn, see what happens. Stairs, got it. And things topple over. Am I supposed to go this way? Huh. I can see why it says two different paths. Interesting. Alright. Giant chair. Giant chair. Again, we're looking for potential coinage. Or just stuff. But mostly the coin. Alright, I think we're looking good here. This is where we came. Yellow. They've been poisoned. Get away from me. You're dead. You're dead. Give me those. Of course he leaps. Ow. You're dead, so now all I gotta worry about is him. Magic refilled. Attack conduit damage does so much damage, and that butterfly one is actually really cool. We had our doubts at first. Alright, I think we came down this way, right? There's a ledge jumping over there, there's some stuff. I came from up there, nothing down here. Nothing I can float by. What's going on up there? Bridge. We accept those. Ooh. That would have been bad. Alright, I think I'm rotating some stuff. Is this climbable? Negative. Also work. Alright, so far so good. Why did it lead me down here? Alright, no one saw that. But everyone saw that. That's weird, I need to get my... Oh, I see now, I see. I would have missed that. Jump up, 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 yep, and up. Cool. We're up here now. I push the button. I see now. I see now. That gets me my shortcut. Anything super... Huh. Didn't I come from over here? Huh. Alright. Gives me all this area to backtrack to, but... We're still looking for the coin, but I haven't noticed anywhere I cannot backtrack from. So this dungeon might actually be better than the last dungeon. And then I think we need to hit this guy. Missed it by that much. So here's just a ladder flat out going up there. Oh, it's just a ladder flat up coming up here to push the button. Alright, now. Frick that. There's something around here, isn't there? Hold on. Alright. I think there's something more back here. Hold on. Let me properly investigate. There was something to investigate, but not much. Yeah, I think we're good here. Oh! Ow! Keep on failing to dodge that. my gubs. Looks promising. Coin? Physical attack boost 3. Interesting. Alright. Trash. Alright. Still looking for my wonderful chest that has my coin. Sure, we'll save. Why not? Still doing pretty good for Twitch time, so that's good. Jump up here. Grab all these. Alright. That's yellow, right? The door falls and I'm able to go back to another area. Yep, cool. Alright. So far, okay. Doom, doom. Nothing really valuable. You're still looking for my coin. Trust me, like, anxiety is gonna go down when my coin gets here. So we're back down here at yellow. So where do we need to go? We need to go... Do we go back down this way, I presume? That's where we came from. I imagine there's going to be a fight out here. Or not? Coin? Potions? Slow down. What? That sounds fun. I'm gonna have to put some charms into that. Put some materials into that. But I need to come to higher places like this place or the last place in order to get some of those rare roots. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, I don't see a chest around here. See that chest there. Where do they want me to go? Oh, right, up the fucking stairwell. Derp. I'm over here thinking about the coin and some other things so much where it's like taking my brain away from Crit Damage 2. Very interesting. Was there anything else up here, though? I feel like getting the platform to come down was all a bait and switch. Yep. No. This is where it full circles. Interesting. Alright. Then fine. I'll bite. Alright. So where should I take this bad boy? We're here, alright. Need you to come over here. Make sure I'm not missing anything crucial. Nope. Take me. Special, nope. Special. Chest, special thing. Tarnation? Alright, let's just play. See what happens. Throw you in there. Nothing in there. This would be a lot easier if I can see where the second switch was, because I clearly need another switch to open that door in there. But where be that switch? I ain't gonna go out there. Investigate more in here. This does look like a low ceiling. That does not open that door the way I originally thought. Huh. Where's this other switch I'm looking for? No way it's that over there. What am I missing? Alright. So that switch does confirm open that one. We're gonna have to experiment with something. What? I is confusion. I is confusion. So that switch is a delayed one. You can tell that just by the way it Minecrafts its way with redstone switches and all that malarkey. So how do I trigger that switch in here? Bounces off the chain link fence. I gotta figure out a way to slam dunk it. Somehow I need to get the electric shock, which I only get one charge of, thrown into this goldfish. Then have a second electric shock, which, mind you, I only have one charge, onto this one to get through this door before that door opens over there with that one. So I'm perplexed here. And in DrKrazy fashion, we're gonna overthink it when it's really just a simple solution. Can't put a green slime over there. Alright, well that smokes that theory. Huh. It feels like I'm missing a part of the puzzle. How do we get up there? Or is that how I go back? Something tells me that's how I go back. This is not making sense. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna take a quick pause and I'm gonna see what I'm big little braining, find out where I'm going wrong with this, because I only get one charge of this fucking spell. And it's not like I can put the blob over it. I can't put the blob over it and get it to work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It wants me to do something, and it's not conveying how to do it. So, YouTube, we're gonna take a brief moment. We're gonna take a ad break as well as a research break, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, YouTube, we are back. We figured out what we need to do. So, yeah, cool and cool. So, well, let me just unpause it and show it to you. Forgot to share that we're having a delicious ghost today. It is the Ameripop flavor, so let's go ahead and pop that bad boy. It's gotten a little warm because it's already been an hour since we started the stream. Whoops. Still good though. Gotta love that flavor. All right, let's get into this game, shall we? I found out what we need to do, but I also found out we need to backtrack a little bit. Where was it? In here. Alright, so this is the main gate. One of these had a tower I could climb. I think it was over here. One of these had a tower I can climb. Where was the tower? Here. Coin. I would have missed that, chat. I'm kind of glad I stumbled upon that when I was going through the guide. Alright. I think we need to go around here, up here, back down. Alright, cool. Now we're back on track. Sorry about that, but we got the coins, so we don't need to do any more backtracking. And I gotta do some rendering later because I made an oopsie, chat. I know, great. Streamers and their oopsies. I made a little bit of an oopsie. No matter, I'm planning on making this one like a small, like 3 to 4 hour episode anyway. Once we get to a good, like, point where I'm like, you know what? I feel like the end of the game is nigh. That which might be sooner than later because these days go by. The day cycles depending on the difficulty of the dungeon. If we're trying to do all 25, it's not going to be this episode. I can promise people that. Alright. This is what I forgot, chat. The gelatin blocks bounce. And then we shoot up, right? That's how we do it. Yep. Oh, alright. Oh, the witch didn't die. That fight mildly startled me. What's in here? A chest. See, ooh, we kind of needed that, chat. We kind of needed that. I will accept those. All right, so we're in here. Where are we going now? Oh, there's a tower in here. All right, let's go to the tower. Oh, stairway. Uh-huh. New waystone discovered. Sweet. We will save game. Can't believe I made a folio like that though, chat. That's such a pain in the butt to render. I'm gonna have to Giant slippers. Is there like a giant who lived in this castle? Absolutely is weird. So weird. Alright. like it's gonna lead to a giant boss. Giant boss. Giant boss. Through the mountain. Alright. But... Oh, I was supposed to play the horn, wasn't I, chat? I'm sorry, what happened to my orb? Well, that's rude. Let me put the gel block firmly inside the fish, so there is no complications about where it needs to go. One more time. Thank you. What? It did it again, chat. What the hell? Why isn't the game gaming? It's firmly inside the fish. Does it need to be, or does it need to be outside the fish? Put it outside the fish and see what happens. Goes inside fish. Thank you. We gotta go up. Is there a horn up here? No. Where's the horn? Nani? What? I swore there was supposed to be a horn up here. Buh. Alright, did I just backtrack for nothing? Ow. All damage. Secret tunnel. Slayer leggings. Goo covered. Alright. Oh, this is vegetation. Okay. Can't pass through that. Womp womp. Nothing through there. Where's this mother honking horn? Okay. I was becoming concerned. Alright, we have completed the stairway. The desolate castle. And we're right back where we started, chat. Hey chat, remember the part where I said we're right back where we started? Oh, whoops. Let's try this one more time. I step down the ladder. We don't jump into the grape Kool-Aid. That is not what we need to do. We can instead go down the normal staircase. Out the normal door. Over obscure column. Stamp our book in GTFO. Alright, we are there. We're finally getting to where we belong in the world. We might do a DrKrazy when we go back because, wait, DrKrazy has our level 7 dungeon. 2 of our level 7 dungeons, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Alright, and that's where Alex was, in DrKrazy or Hinterburg. So, Alex is kind of where you needed to be in the game. That's kind of okay. Kind of need to take a woe now after that chat, but we already took our break. There's no point in taking a woe now and a break. This is the night of the museum, if I'm not mistaken. Just in time. Let's go then. This evening is probably going to be increasing your familiarity. Follow me? So I didn't even get time to shop. Yikes. The Hinterburg Museum! And though I much prefer to look towards the future, big things to come, people. We should all have a look at the past as well, once in a while. This museum, co-curated by a renowned international expert on magic and slang. Humph. This museum will certainly enlighten school children from all over the country, nay, the world. But I have kept you waiting long enough. The museum is officially open, Professor. I leave the rest of the evening in your very capable hands. You're not coming inside? Another engagement. A mayor's work is never done. I'm guaranteeing she's off to go do sneaky shit since she knows I'm here at the museum. Guarantee? I guarantee. Alright. So, the Hinterburg Museum is open. Ooh, look at it. Hey, did you know that the first official record of the Hinterburg is from the year 1136? Fascinating stuff. This is interesting, though. Around 1440, Hinterburg was a mass exodus of villagers. Doorways in the woods, hence goblins and witches spewed forth. Remind you of something? Ah yes, the 1440 incidents. I thought that would catch your eye. It says here that Hinterburg returned to normal around 20 years later. For a while, yes, but there were several periods over the centuries when reports of supernatural activity were typically frequent. Perhaps the most high-profile account being by the Emperor's cousin, Wartrod. Her Highness spent every spring in the village until 1905, when she suddenly kept seeing ghosts in her grand hotel suites. Oh, poor Wartrud. You know, she had quite a reputation for seeing ghosts everywhere. Let's go back to 1440. The dungeons disappeared after a while. They did. Legend has it a brave local farmer entered every doorway he could find and slew all the goblins. Of course, we must take stories like these with a large grain of salt. There are already a few people who bested the present-day dungeon in Hinterburg, and none of the portals have shown any sign of disappearing. Aha! Just imagine if they did. Now, if I may direct your attention to the collection of the 19th century mountaineering gear, you'll find that we have quite some extravagant exhibits. So, hear me out, chat. I'm starting to connect some dots. I think the Kobolds want the doors to close because it's part of a cycle, but the mayor's keeping them open by keeping that last dungeon locked, because that's probably where the Kobold Queen or whatever lies the means of closing all the dungeons is there. So with the dungeons constantly open, magic is now spewing into the world at a unnatural rate. That's my theory. My familiarity went up once again. Need to do some amusement and relaxation. All this stuff. All these things I've slayed. Let's just go ahead and go immediately to the bed. To the beds. In year 1440, somewhere around here, a doorway opens in the middle of the forest. Out come a bunch of kobolds. The villagers are terrified. They leave Hinterburg in masses. No slaying-themed bars, no merch, just primal fear. Psst. You owe me a report. Come up here, I'll treat you to breakfast. Way too conspicuous. Let's take a walk. Alright. Faye, aka Tina, wants to take a walk. So much for my plans for blowing the whistle at the pipe spilling goo in the lake. This stuff is coming out of the sewers every morning now. Nobody's going to care about some rusty old pipe. Same old things with the tendrils, we just collectively decided to ignore them. It's like, this is just how we live now. What do you think is happening here? Aren't you supposed to be the Slayer Extraordinaire? What's your take? Maybe connected to the mayor. Take a trip on a school bus. Aside from that total lack of air conditioning, did you find anything interesting? There was another dungeon there. It looks looks like you actually got 26 total. Or maybe one of those ones you visited was a fake. Put up by the mayor's office. Ring any bells? Alright. We have a dungeon hidden away in a remote location in Hinterwald. And another one that's basically a dressed up cave in the forest with some fancy LED lighting for portals. The first dungeon? Someone went through all that trouble to put that fake dungeon. Why? So nobody completes all the real dungeons. There's a legend that says if somebody completes every dungeons, they'll disappear. Heard about it last night at the museum. Yes, you catch on fast. What happens if the dungeons disappear? Let me answer this one, since it's so obvious. No more of that sweet, sweet tourist money. Yep, it's all about money, which means someone gets voted out of the job. The monsters in the fake dungeon looked odd. That's what you think is connected? I wouldn't be surprised. Whatever she's planning just won't fold. Now you've got to find, now that you've found the real 25th dungeon, it's best to keep our circle of confidence small. Right now, Mayor Wagner only has you to worry about. If word got out about the secret dungeon, she might just close down some dungeons altogether to prevent people from finishing all 25. Stay alert, Slayer. I have a feeling there's more to this. Alright. So, I don't even remember what... Oh! That one weird dungeon I did that had no feeling to it. Okay. Light bulb. Morning, Louisa. I saw that my old landlord last night, you know, the innkeeper, didn't even greet me back. Boy, I'm glad I'm not working for him anymore. Ready for a big breakfast? What can I get you? We're gonna do the Benedict, please. Have you been to Brussels front? I love kayaking. It's the best. We're not going there, sadly. We are going to, I think we're going to be ending up going to the old quarry. Overgrown cave. That's probably where the funny dungeon was. Level 4. Alright. Now the dots are starting to connect. We'll go to DrKrazy. We're going to do some exploring. We need to get some materials. Because we did the museum last night, we weren't able to do any of the actual, like, leveling up stuff and getting better gear. And de-gooifying certain gear, so... Alright. Let's sell our stuffs. Let's get rid of these monster teeth and the monster fur. Alright, so tentacles are over here. Tentacles are over here. So we need to start branching out. And then there's a tentacle over here. Interesting. And there's also a tentacle over here. We just need to backtrack everywhere. Let's start off by going down to here. So we're going to go down this way. Right. Let's get all the gubs. There it is. That was the chest that the dog gave us. Yeah, let's start opening up some of these areas in DrKrazy or Dunkelberg or whatever the hell this place is. And then this is all the way down here to that relaxation. Nope, no, this is where Tentacle 1 is. Let's go. There's us a bridge. And there's us another bridge. Alright. Let's go. I see a portal up here. Let's go get the waypoint. Travel? The hell am I looking at? Oh. Interesting. Alright. The shredding facility has been marked. Why does it look like and feel like something's up there? Maybe just be a figment of my imagination. Alright. I don't know why they gave us 2 blocks, though. Is it possible you can mess it up? Alright, well, whatever. A locked chest. Physical attack boost. Nice. Put that on a cool weapon. Probably a better sword. That's probably the one thing we might struggle with is a battle or 2. Who knows? We might be actually. Oh wow, it's squirming. Is that why it's moving? Oh yeah, it's absolutely moving. All right, that's weird. Oh, this is the skill. Well, we can actually come up here and check stuff out. where one tentacle was. Let's go over here. Ooh. Oh. Every time I just hear or see a cow, I'm instantly reminded of the Markiplier little shorts he did with dogs, cats, and cows. Quite hilarious. So I think we've discovered this dungeon, so I guess we need to come up and discover this dungeon? Go over here. Alright, where is the tendril? To the right here a little bit. Alright. Uh-oh. This level 3 area I completed. That was actually kind of a fun fight. Slowly just killing all your minions. Alright. Fun fight. But we did it. Alright, that's the entrance. Alright. Well, there was no point in doing that fight? Question mark? Oh, I went too far. Okay. I went too far. Is it up here? Question mark? It was worth a shot. I'm getting further and further away from this tendril over here. Where did I go wrong? Huh? Alright. Well, let me go ahead and just do up here. Alright. We did the fight. The fight has been fought. I am the victor. I am rubbing my eye. Alright. Making sure we're topped off. Might as well get all these gubs while we go up the hill. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Up. Over. There's Tinkletorf's ruins, or whatever the hell was up here. Alright, so I think we can definitely go all the way down to that. I think we're good here. I need to go up to the giant oh! Chat, don't we need the giant cavern? Hold the hell up. We do need the giant cavern. Which one was the fake dungeon then, chat? Was it the overgrown cave out in Hinterburg? I can't remember what dungeon felt weird. Oh well. Either way, we do need to do the giant cavern. We might actually do a quick 180 and do the cavern, but we need to go discover the other dungeons first. Let's go do that. Let's go discover the other dungeons. Alright, so we're here again. Right? There's supposed to be a giant tentacle. There it is. Where do you go? An extra fight? An extra chest? We take those. Large HP potions. All that for a large HP potion. Cringe. What's under here, though? Nothing of value. Great. Alright, well that was disappointing. Alright, so there was a tentacle there. These two got connected, and we discovered the 7 back here. The water lily has some extra areas, so let's go exploring over there. Maybe we can find another dungeon there? I don't know. Go over here. Here we are at the jelly tunnels. How do you get over here? Oh, I can walk over here, right? Yes. Yes, I can just walk over here. That gets me that. More of those rare plants, so that's nice. No, we need to go this way. We need to go out and around. Ah, there we go. We need to go around that way. Dog! Barclay! Woof. I think it only gives me like 1,000. Woo! Woof. Woof. Yep, only 1,000. Adieu. Alright. Where do you go? Some stuff. Alright. Very mysterious, but hey, that one path I thought that was a path is up here. A new dungeon discovered. So here's one called the Old Quarry. The Old Quarry. Okay, sure. We'll take that. Chain damage plus. Alright. We take those. Alright. So there's level 7 dungeon. Was that the one we were planning on doing? The Old Quarry? These are the level 7 dungeons. Wasn't there a level 8 dungeon somewhere around here? 5. Log. Stamp Abuku. Dorbelkurgle. Nope. There are no more advanced dungeons here in Dorbelkurgle, whatever we're calling it. Alright, then we go to the giant cavern and do our original plan of getting all the coins. Where is giant cavern? Giant cavern? Giant cavern. So, to my understanding, I can go to the dungeon, and I don't know if I get bonus credits for completing it, or if I can just bail out. So, as soon as we confirm the coins acquisition, I might just page her out, save ourselves... Unless I can just cakewalk this shit. Which might be good for the valuables. Hear me out? Might be good for the valuables? Oh, this place. I remember this place. This gave my brain a good push for its money on the first episode. Wow, throwback to the first episode. Alright. These, basic money. Alright. There it is. That's what we were looking for. Some teeth. That's not bad. Alright, if I remember correctly... Oh, we hit the button? Cool. And then we can just push this thing right on through, right? We can just push this thing right on through, man. We just need to make sure we be mindful and we find the key, the coin. The only reason we came back to this old dungeon was to find the cursed coin. Bring you here. Do I need to push it further? Like all the way down to the end here? Nope, doesn't need to go down to the end. Yes, it does need to go to the end. I wonder if this is where our coin was. Push it all the way down. We can pull this thing, right? Cool. I think that unlocks a shortcut. Wow, here it is. The coin. We're already this close, chat. Oh, okay. We can only do it that way. Good to know. Alright. And then I think I gotta pull it all the way back to... I think I gotta pull it all the way back to over there. Could be wrong. Right there should be fine. And then I got to... How do I get over there again? Yeah, those were all chumps. Ah, I pushed it too far, chat. Too far. Right about there. Man, I forgot this old dungeon. Alright, let's see here. Jump. Shimmy. And I got the chest here. Get the gubs there. Was it as easy as just going over there and bombing it? No way. No way. think it was. Oh, I needed the minecart to get back up to there. So I bring it back to here. Ride the minecart to go back up there. And then come up this way and blow up thing with the explosion. Cool. Whee! At least they keep their level 1 status, so cream puffing through this stuff. Wee, wee, wee. Where was the elevator I just lowered? Oh, it's over there. Funny. Funny. Because now I can't get up there easily. Haha. Oh wait, I can. Ladder. Haha. That's what you get for thinking so stupid, crazy. Man, we're already close to our hour mark from Twitch. I mean, mind you, I did spend a lot of time researching stupid things. Very long and roundabout way of doing this, but whatever. Oh, good, this is the end of the dungeon anyway, huh? Hot diggity. Oh, that felt good, chat. That felt good. Now, I can't really complain. We have all the coins. Sure, I messed up like 3 of them and didn't get the coins. But now we understand coins are kind of important. Okay, let me see if I've got this all straight. You spent the morning with this local girl, Thea, yeah? Right, so that dungeon you broke into where Mayor Wagner had her little welcome party was the real 25th dungeon? Yep. And the one we met in the other day wasn't actually a dungeon? Just a cave with enough props to fool anyone who was looking into it too closely? Told you it was weird. You realize what this means, right? The mayor put up a fake dungeon. She put up a fake dungeon so nobody would ever complete all 25. Right, because the legend we heard last night is true. As soon as anyone completes all 25 dungeons, magic will disappear. Okay, let's assume for a moment that we're right about this. What are you going to do now? What do you mean? You may actually be the first person who can finish all 25 real Hinterburg dungeons. And if you do all of this, it'll go up, puff, and smoke. If all that is the case, I'm asking you, what now? I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Honestly, love, if it were me, I don't know. Maybe this is where I'd pack my bags and go home. Why? Why would I do that? This isn't a game anymore, Louisa. Look around. Coming here is such a life-changing experience for so many people, the two of us included. You and I, we're not the only ones who deserve a little magic in our lives. This place is something special for tens of thousands of people who come here every year. Not to mention, there are a lot of jobs in this village, people in this village, that depend on the dungeons. You want to take all of that away? Why? It's not that simple. Magic is hurting. I don't think we've gotten this far to understand the story. It's not that simple. Magic put these dungeons up for us. It gives us all the spells and sets up the challenges so that we're tough enough so that we can overcome them. Whatever it is, whatever its reasons, it clearly wants something from us. There's a message there, and the mayor is actively suppressing it. You think all these earthquakes are a coincidence? Or the slimy tendrils? You sure this just won't get a lot worse? That's what I'm thinking. We're dealing with something big, something unknown, and it's already lashing out. I think you're reading a whole damn lot into all this. And you have no right to make that decision for all of us. Tell you what, go out tonight, find someone to hang with, then think about whether they'd really be better off if the dungeons were gone. I'll talk to you later. Maybe a good night's sleep will get your head straight. Like, I understand Alex's point of view, but if something is actually damaging the town, the continent, the area because of the magic surplus, that's where things get like, whoa, I have a responsibility. All right, we need to figure out where we need to go. We need to go degoop some armor, so we need to go talk to Klaus. Klaus is one thing. Who do we need to talk to and why? There is a main quest of the Labyrinth. We need to go wherever the hell that is. Hinterburg's Labyrinth. Other quest, spend the afternoon with Marina. I thought I did that already. Take Marina on a hike in DrKrazy. Well, we do need to go back to DrKrazy, so that will work perfectly. Oh, it'll take the whole day, though. Spend an evening with Ronald. All right. So I guess we need to eventually talk more to Ronald. Take a hike with Marina, and then Monster Club, and then of course the Labyrinth in DrKrazy, or Hinterburg. Hinterburg. Alright, so we have a lot of things we need to do. Backtrack and talk to this person. Alright, we need to go back all the way over here. During combat, using a potion slows time down for a brief moment. That is really cool. But we don't have the materials, so we gotta bust down. Oh, okay, potion slowdown. Okay, well, we don't have a lot. Chain damage plus. Damage from physical attacks bounces to one nearby enemy. That sounds dope as hell. That sounds better. And then damage reflects. Oh, we just need to go get more of those materials. All right. Well, that's a big bummer. All right. And then, of course, I still have no idea about some of these gifts. So we need to go talk to Klaus to get degooped armor. Degoop of my armor. So where is Klaus? We need to go to tourist information. Klaus. Klaus. Yeah. Oh, probably need to take a break here soon. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, bro? Kevin and Millie here to slay some monsters, but pronto. They said we'd have to, like, do the beginner thing first. We're not going to do that, okay? Your appointment is tomorrow at 8. I suggest you two sober up before then. Ugh, whatever. Let's hit the bar, Kev. Wait, I totally know this guy. It's Klaus Hornbacher, right? Whoa, this guy used to be on TV, bae. Any chance you're free this evening? I could use some company. As much as I don't want to, I just want to, clean up goop equipment. And these Slayer 6 leggings. There you go, all cleaned up. Sell litter. What does Klaus give us? Charm slot increase. Faster attack conduit charge. 2 HP slots when I hang out with Marina. Discounts to all village shops. Sam's charm. Amusement increases magical attack. Meh. Unlock photo mode, which I still think is stupid. Maybe later. Alright. Alright, so I need to see if we can get a beefier sword. Let's see here. Inventory. Gear. So I have Luisa's sword and I have the resonance sword, which is not doing us any favors right now. Yeah, it's not doing us any favors. Then we got the new leggings. We can do that. Blink. So we're definitely going to be good on that. We need to get a better sword. Period. Done and done. We need to get a better sword. Let's come over to Vald by Sword. Let's see here. Huge magic upgrade. A substantial upgrade. 93,000 space bucks. Bring out the magic blah 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 blah. 2 HP slots. MG regen. And then 2 extra slots. Cleaver? What is this one? 0 slots. Dump truck damage. No, we're gonna go with this one. Equip it. Alright. We have a lot of money now. Sell. Swords. Let's sell the resonance sword. Bye-bye. Sell the armor. So I'm up to purple gear, right? Boom, we can sell all this. Sell. 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 And then let's put some good armor equipments on it. I want to enchant my sword. We'll put a 2 boost on this one. You know, we'll put a physical attack boost on this one, just a normal one, because we know there's probably another sword upgrade somewhere down the line, right? And then we'll do achievement. Enchant 3 swords. And then physical and magical damage buff. Sure, fuck it. We'll do that. Why not? Why not? I feel like there's going to be one more sword upgrade for me. Upgrade your armor. So, Resonant 6 armor, got it. Oh, it's currently at 40 for 40, got it. Let's take our pads and pimp them out. Alright, good enough. Let's see here. Thanks, I'm good. I don't know what else to do for that. So we need to go find Raud. Where is this man? Where is this mysterious man? This mysterious, talented man. There he is. This is a nice spot, good view of the lake. I did not expect someone like you would come this far. I didn't expect the big icy guy to strike up a conversation either. You've been watching? What, you've been watching me or something? I make it my business to have eyes on everyone. Most aren't worth my time. Come, we shall see what you've got. Come? Where? What exactly do you have in mind? We must train. See what you've prepared for. What's to come, sword in hand. Spending the evening with Rao will increase my renown. Sure, fuck it. The village. Fools, all of them. They stand against it, a ghoulish force. And what they do? Invite it into their homes, cheer it on. Dogs pacified by burglars, poisoned sausage. Damn. I mean, these things. Are they Sao and this chaos? Sao is chaos. And we must be prepared. Unsheath your blade. You want me to hit dummies? Take your sword. Show these creatures they have no power in this realm. That will do. Let us eat. Where? I brought sandwiches. He brought sandwiches, chat. Your technique is adequate. Who is your master? I learned most of it here. From your agility, I would have expected special forces training. There is, however, a quality you lack, aggression. You are powerful, but you are timid. Not an aggressive person. Stand up. Throw your sandwich into the dirt. Fight these monsters like this is your last stand. Do not hold back. Not for a moment. Show me the nerve you never tire. I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You learn fast. You see your power has increased with every disparate blow. But this is the dance of death. Practice it. No more holding back from here on. That is all for tonight. I am impressed. Seek me out again. Yeah, we're good, fam. We're good. You've unlocked the combo counter, which we've been playing for almost all of this game. So, whoops. Something tells me we'll probably be really good off. Alright. So, YouTube, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a brief pause. I'm not going to mess up the editing on this one. Take a brief pause. We need to do some amusement and relaxation, so... We might actually do the walk with What's-Her-Face, and then come back to We're going to do a lot of stuff to catch up, but I think we're making some progress today. We've only done... Oh, right. I messed up the other recording. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be right back. We're going to pause the recording. You won't even know I was gone. Alright, YouTube. I figured it out. The last video was roughly around 45 minutes. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another 2 hours. About 2 hours here. Roughly 2 hours on my timer. So, and then we should have a good, about 3 to 4 hour long video. So that'll be good. Let me mash in here. We need to go to sleep. So we now have a combo counter. We'll have to see what happens in the morning. Let's see if our conflict with Alex resolves. Oh, Story pushed. It's the year 1905. The Emperor's cousin is panic-stricken. A glowing portal has appeared in the middle of the Grand Hotel suite. Some bellboy is sent in to investigate. Poor fellow returns scared out of his mind and is sent right into the next portal. Oh boy. What in the... I'm not alone in here. Do I make a run for it, or do I grab my sword? The creature isn't moving. Doesn't look like it's going to jump at me. What are you? What exactly are you? Can't you speak? I don't understand why you're here. I don't feel threatened. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. My skin is tingling like I just went through a portal. What's the point of you being here if you're just gonna sit still? It left something behind. A bunch of gear. Good quality, too. I just spent a lot of money upgrading my sword. Whatever it was, I think I got the message. Magic wants me here. It wants me to press on. Alright. Sure. Okay. I'm down. It's 3 years ago, famous alpinist Klaus Hachemboter intrepidly steps into the first 25 dungeon portals that have appeared all around Hinterburg. As he re-emerges, the villagers cheer. Another dungeon had appeared in several places around the world only a few weeks ago, attracting the attention of scientists, the media, and billionaire adventurers from around the globe. Footage of Klaus solemnly stepping out of the portal is all over the news. Faces in the background beaming with joy. Beaming like they all just won the lottery. Dorfer? Is there a problem? I'm here by request of the Mayor Wagner. She wishes to dine with you tonight, at the inn on Main Square. 7:30 if you please, that's all she said. You do realize you have no legal ground to force me to go. No, Frulen, I do not. Relax, I'll go. If only out of curiosity. Matter of perspective. The mayor's gonna try to tell me it's worth it. Like, don't do it, it's worth it. Enjoy your sleigh, please. Will do. Poor cop, regulated to messenger, is still nervous as hell about it. I'll see what this is all about tonight. I will do the Eggs Benedict once again. Alright. So we need to go hang out with... Was it Hinterwald? Well, we need to go to Doberkugel, right? We need to go to Doberkugel to get these 2 7 dungeons done. So, let's do that. Let's go finish off one of these 2 7 dungeons. Let's get them done. The afternoon. And then I have a whole bunch of gear I need to look at. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, and then we might go on that date with Marina. Because as much as I want to complete these dungeons, I don't feel like I want to. So let's see here. What am I doing here? Inventory. Gear. A sword left behind by a magic visitor. Huh. That is not a good sword. We will stick with what we have. We will definitely stick with what we have. Ow. Wow. I wonder if they're better with upgrades. I'm trying to think like Legend of Zelda, because sometimes they'll give you like a mid-tier gear and then you can upgrade it and it ends up being like amazeballs. So let's get this out of here. Monster parts, yeah. So we'll get rid of this, this. And then let's see if we can go on a nice little date with Marina. Hit those dungeons up. Got any plans? Thinking about going on? Want to commit? Spending the afternoon would increase my relaxation. Sweet. Let's do it. Let's take a hike. Quest completed. What are we waiting for? Let's go on a hike. Where'd this clown come from? Ladies, got a teensy little favor to ask? Whoa, is that? Yeah, Sam. Some people call me Samkey or Samkel. Listen, I'm going into a dungeon. Problem is, I still got my golf bag on me. Any chance I could drop that here? Pick it up later? We can wait a little, right? Kevin is supposed to take the afternoon shift, and he's usually not super late. Sam, listen, her shift's over. You're asking her to stay and guard your stuff. Besides, your golf clubs are probably worth more than we make in a whole year. She couldn't leave them to take as much as a toilet break. You're right. I wasn't thinking. Sorry. Shouldn't have asked. Get out of here, you rich prick. Get out of here. Are you for real? You know who that was, right? Sure, Sam's an alright guy. Just a little entitled, maybe. Come on, you and I have a hike to take. Dude, I really like Louisa, like, growing up as a character. You get to see this, like, humble law intern, like, become, like, this slayer. It's kind of really cool. I kind of like that growth we've been seeing. I still can't believe you told Semkel off the way you did. He's about as big a star as it gets. Felt a bit weird, yeah. I gotta say, I felt a little strange to me too, but he was out of line. Honestly, most of these stars don't deserve the pedestal you're putting them on. They're just people who happen to be good at a thing we like. Easy for you to say. You're amazing at this. How could you go pro? You could go pro yourself. How many dungeons have you done now? You're just as good. I've seen how rude some of these big names have been to you. Frankly, I don't get how you can idolize them so much. Rage. Don't you think I see that myself? So, what if I allow myself to be a bit of a fangirl? I like being excited about things. It makes my experience here all the more memorable. I agree, but I don't. I'm sorry, that was too harsh. Who am I to tell you how you feel? If that's how you see things, then more power to you. The real thing is you gotta be humble about things. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should start spending more time at the campfire. Stop admiring these people from afar and just talk to them. Breach? Chat, is my actual gear changing based on, like, the upgrades and things I'm doing? Because the pads I don't feel like had yellow or red things on them. I love being up here. Isn't the view amazing? It is a very cel-shaded view. Helps a lot to get some perspective when you can see forever, huh? I'm glad we took this hike. Whenever I talk with you, I feel like I could take on the entire world. Yes, sir! Empowering people! That's what I do. Evening time. Let's see what the mayor wants. Are we gonna go straight to dinner? I'm meeting the mayor tonight. I could get some shopping in before dinner, but then I should head to the inn in the main square. Alright, cool. Well, we didn't get much, so we can't really work with that. And because I have to do story tonight, that's kind of a bummer. Go to main square, and I think they said we need to come in here. Let's go find out what Mayor wants to talk about. The mayor has already been seated. Let's not keep her waiting, shall we? This is going to take the rest of the evening. If I'm going to do any getting shopping done, I should do it now. This evening is probably going to increase my familiarity. Let's advance time. I'm glad I kept the original outfit on. Damn, we have the most private of VIP treatments. Matter of perspective, huh? Ah, yes, Miss Dorfner. Thank you so much for coming. What do you say we skip the pleasantries and get right down to business? Fine with me. Sure. Let's. You know the dungeons will disappear once someone completes them all. So you've put up a fake dungeon and you hid away the real 25th dungeon. Yes, I did. Roughly 400 jobs would go away if the dungeons disappeared tomorrow. It would be a disaster. My job is to protect our people, and I do it every day. I take it very seriously. Magic wants us to finish the dungeons. It's clear that Magic wants us to engage with it, to finish its dungeons. It gives us spells, it sets us challenges for us to overcome. Whatever it is, everything points to us, to it having a will of its own. You already have earthquakes in your village, goose seeping out of your gutters. You have no way of knowing how bad this will get. You know, I really like that spunk of yours. Reminds me of myself when I was your age. You perceive a wrong, and you want to right it. I understand that, believe it or not. I'm quite righteous myself. No, you isn't, you corrupted. But Louisa, you're an outsider here. Did you ever stop to think that you may not have all the facts? That I've been dealing with magic for 3 years now? That my office might have it well under control? I know that magic wants to communicate with us. You're silencing it, and it's starting to lash out. You need to stop right now while you still can. Ah, yes, you're a magic visitor. We're getting to the chore of it. You seem to have a knack for engaging with magic. If I didn't know better, I'd say it even seems to like you. And I hear you're looking for a new career as well. So here's why we're having this conversation tonight. Hinterburg could use a new trainer to guide our rookie adventurers. Believe me when I say nobody is going to complete all 25 dungeons, ever. There's just too much at stake to let that happen. But you're smart. Assume that what I've just said is a fact, and you could still play a very constructive role here. Do something meaningful. The salary would be, well, it would be incredible, and you'd be in the presence of magic constantly. If you really think it poses any danger, perhaps you can help calm it down. So how about it? You want the job? What information don't I have? You said I don't have all the facts. You're going to have to do better than that. See, I'm afraid this is where my hands are tied. But we know each other a little bit now. I'm asking for your courage and to take a leap of faith. What about Klaus? You're offering me Klaus's job. What about him? Klaus is good, but we want great. Hell no. Did you really think this is going to work? That your little smirk is charming? You're endangering the lives of your citizens, and I'm going to put a stop to it. I'm going to complete all 25 dungeons. You know full well you don't have no legal ground. Yes, I memorize a lot of speeches in my line of work, and yours was amateur work, frankly. I don't need to hear it twice. So let me lay out what'll happen instead, since you're an outsider and all that. Your hostess, Theresa, needs her license to run her guest house renewed. Your friend Hannah is running a business out of private house, very much against the law. Your little petition was a smart idea, I'll admit that, but I have some smart ideas of my own. Your friend Henning's art is a public nuisance, and I don't know why I have ever put up with it. And I can fire Klaus tomorrow. He's already way past being useful. From now on, every villager you're friends with will feel just how toxic you are, and I'll make sure everyone else knows you're trying to put them out of the job. Pack your bags and go home. Nobody needs you here, and when I'm done, nobody will want you here either. Damn. Waiter, bill please. We didn't even order food! What a cheap-ass bitch! It's been a long day. We did get our relaxation up, which was kind of dope. So we have a slight problem, chat. We don't know why Magic wants us to defeat it, other than Magic wants us to defeat it. So I think I need to start pounding some dungeons, because I feel like day 25, things are moving, whether I'm trying to move it or not. So let's go to sleep. We're going to come back to DrKrazy, whatever it's called, and we're going to absolutely smash some dungeons. That is the plan. Meow, meow, meow. Alex, mind if I take a seat? I don't know, Louisa. Have you changed your mind? Yeah, I thought so. Can't we just talk? Just a couple minutes. Let's talk, you and I. Look, I really don't have the time right now. I'm heading out, going into a dungeon, while I still can, before you take all of this away from us. Just let me know if you get your head straight. Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of people starting to turn their heads. Sleep well last night? I was looking forward to my Kittyland shift today. Might even do a dungeon on my break. So, let's talk breakfast. Benedict? So, now we're going to come to DrKrazy, and we're just going to go straight into a dungeon. Because I feel like I'm level 26, we're good. 16 dungeons completed. I think we're on a good pace to complete one, if not two more dungeons. These dungeons don't take too much. So, let me check something real quick. You're Ruby. Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, we don't have anything here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. We need to get more of that other rare material. Let's go bop these monsters down here. I feel like bopping monsters isn't too bad. We're definitely getting a little chunky, chat. I like it. I think anything that feels like a dungeon or a fight, we're just gonna take it. Try to get some materials. Oh, hello. So it's basically when you get hit. Where are you? So it is time. So I gotta, okay. The damage counter is going to be kind of cool, and that would explain why my combo counter charms are going to be really nice. So, yeah. Alright. All these cows are just getting so angry. So we gotta find out why these dungeons, like, hopefully we get, like, the revelation from the magic source, like, hey, please stop it, or we're gonna blow up this country. Something like that, I don't know. Alright, more stuff up here. And then we don't need to be here. We need to go to, where was this dungeon we need? Old Quarry. So let's go ahead and go over here. Jelly tunnels. Jelly tunnels. Through the lakes now. Again, I cannot emphasize like how much the soundtrack hurts me. Monster fur, nice. Can we backtrack anything else back here? Maybe get some things. Oh, can I actually do this fight again? Negative. I can't do that fight again. Womp womp. Womp womp. Alright. Maybe when these videos come out, it will probably be after Labor Day weekend, if I'm a betting man. And I will be coming back from Dragon Con. So maybe this would be a good time to preemptively say if you went to Dragon Con or a fun convention, definitely say something in the comments below. I love me some Dragon Con. This year has been kind of weird though. Before Dragon Con, I'm not feeling that buzz, that bubble in my, like, my heart. I just want to see some good friends, hopefully have some okay food, and plenty of drinking. I miss my good friends Titletown and my tattoo artist friend, my real estate friend. I don't think naming names would probably be good, but I miss them. And then my tattoo artist friend loves doing cosplay. I was going to do something this year, but it ended up just probably not working out. But next year, I kind of want to like focus more on my health and then really just bring home the idea of this one costume I do almost all the time. If you know, chat, you know. Wait. Does this thing always give me a chest? No way. Okay, it opens it. Never mind. Alright, we're doing the dungeon. I didn't even check with my... Hold on. Stay here. What was my stats? Oh, I'm 8 of 7? Hell yeah, brother. Let's do this. 8 of 7? Shit. I knew my upgrades to my sword were good. Not that good. So, I think we're in a good position to knock out 2 dungeons here. As long as I don't get, like destroyed with a mental puzzle like that one time. Well, I see a chest immediately up there. Anything around here? That's a deep, dark cave. Alright. Anything over here? Over here? Well, there's definitely a chest up there. I want to get to it. Supreme combo. That didn't go as planned. Wasted most of my conduits on that one, but you know what? That's what they're there for. Alright. Is this gonna get me... Oh, this is where... Whoops. Alright. Making sure we're not missing things. Can I fire? No. That is merely there for decoration. How am I supposed to get over there? Alright. We're apparently learning new mechanics with this stuff. Get these 3 pieces. Just for trash? Really? What's the point of... There was the chest up here, right? Coin. Coin, please. Medium potion. No, this isn't the way. Hold on. We need to go figure out what this room was all about. Huh. Alright. We still don't have our coin yet. Coin's gonna be kind of huge. Fight. No fight. Interesting. I'll bite. We have handled the room. We've also blocked off going back. That's not Let's get down there and open up that chest. That looks promising. One? A resonance sword 7? What? No. I knew I was going to get a stronger sword, but a resonance sword, oh, baby. So... Magic attack definitely goes down, but we're not. So we can already. So if we're having damage issues, the resonant sword is the way to go. All right, cool, noted. We already found our replacement. Chat, I just dropped like 90k for that. All right, what did I just unlock? I feel like I unlocked something else. Hold on. Old Quarry. It wasn't in here. I feel like I unlocked something. Or was it just basically unlocked more of the room ahead? Ah, so it did unlock that gate. Cool, noted. Waypoint. I guess we can go ahead and do our little thing here. So I think when my timer gets to the 3-hour mark, I think we're going to be at a good place, chat. Okay. I'm just over here now. Is that all that was for? Jesus. Alright. More trash. I really don't understand the point of doing trash. Like, does it progress Klaus's, like, thing, or does it just give me like a sub-currency? Like, collect these items and you can sell them to get more currency. We're still looking for our coin. Which may be over here. We got our coin, so that's a victory right there, chat. Now we can start enjoying this dungeon. Seeing what we can do. You to somehow get to that side? No. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me. The Minecraft TNT launcher, chat. Wow. A Minecraft TNT launcher? You know these motherfuckers played Minecraft. That's actually a really genius mechanic. How do I get over there, chat? I mean, we have the coin, but now I want gubs. Oh. Huh. Whoops. I need you to come back down for me, elevator. Come back down for me. Whoops. Oh, I see now. Alright. Oh, alright. That explains how I get over there. That's a grinder. Go see what's over here. Monster fur. Oh, and a ladder? Interesting. What is up here? What is up here? So I need to get these blocks off somehow, some way. So it's all about that placement. Alright. Get this thing up here. Try it again. Nope. How you do that? Alright. I'll bite. Maybe there's something up here I don't know about. Nope. It's just how you get over here. Sweet. Fair. Did say it was a quarry, alright, chat. So. Hit the button. Hit the button. Get the block up here. Damn it. That is not easy as pie. I will tell you that right now. Unless there's another mechanic I'm missing. Can I, like, blow this thing up? Well, it was worth a shot. It did not work the way I thought. I have to pull it. Alright, we did it, chat. I'm gonna take this elevator down. Are you kidding me, chat? You can reverse the flow? That's where it's supposed to go. Chat, I can be a dumbass at times. Alright, I can be a dumbass at times. Chat, it hurts to be a dumbass. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Light bulb. All right, let's try this this time with a little bit less suck. Right? Right? I feel like this is right. Feeling right. By God, it's feeling right. Alright. Here comes my Rocky Doo. It shall soon be here. The Rock. It be here. Alright. Okay. Oh, and we're done. Okay. Never mind. well, that was a fun little scuffle. Alright. Open up this chest. Give me some sort of Spellguard Body Armor 7. Get my Stamperoonie. Done. So, stamp, 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 and stamp. Oh my god. This feels sexy. So I think the next episode, next evening, we will be going to Dorbelkugel, or whatever the hell that is. Then we'll be going to Kalmstein to finish that level 7. And then it's going to be between Hinterwald and Kalmstein, and then Bumfelschnitz, or whatever the hell that area is called. Chat, we're on the home stretch. I am genuinely happy. Maybe we can take one more dungeon, and if we have a little bit of extra time, maybe we can take, because we have about an hour to kill. We have an hour to kill. And, yes, yes. Let's see if anything happens in terms of the story. Alright, if things are going to be like, you know, I guess like a runaway train or a snowballing into something bigger. Uh-oh. Hey. I was on my way to the Grand Hotel Bar, going to spend another evening talking to people in expensive sneakers. So maybe stop by if you have some time. Alright, well, Jay wants to hang out. Sure, whatever. Did I get enough supplies to work on anything? Alright. No, we did not. I need to find more of these weird things. Chain damage triple. Damage from melee bounces to 3 nearby enemies. That's going to be clutch when I can get that down to 1. That is going to be so good. Now I can start, now I'm starting to customize the game a little bit. Alright, so we need to find out our log. The labyrinth is still a main quest we need to do. Friends in the, okay, so we need to go to the labyrinth, right? And that's in Hinterwald, so we're not going to do that now. That might have to be tomorrow, next episode. Because the labyrinth, I think, is going to reveal where the next dungeon is. Or at least the level 8 dungeons. I don't know. Stamp book, we're good on that. So inventory, gear. So if this resonant sword ends up being, because I was dealing with magic that was kind of meh. 84 is not the best, but I was dealing with okay magic. Ooh-wee. I'm definitely all about that unga and bunga. So the resonant sword 7 is going to feel real good. Especially with a few upgrades and slap a few damage modifiers on that, we are going to be hitting. We're going to be hitting hard. So that's exciting. And then bodyguard. Resonant body armor still better. Oh, it's maxed out, that's why. And there's no AC recharge up is not bad. I need to see if these upgrade. That's really what I need to see if these upgrade. They give me the option of 3 upgrades, but if they do, I might actually upgrade the magic conduit stuff. And then, of course, the people. 1 HP slot, MP slot increases. Charm slot, faster relationship ups. Probably when I level up Alex even more. So who's the next one we need to focus on? Rare attack conduit, not really worrying. Big selection, big discounts for Hannah. Faster attack conduit recharge. Charm slot increase. And then 2 HP slots for doing Marina. Renowned charm. Renown increases. Ooh. Renown increases physical attack. Light bulb. Something tells me we need to go hang out with Renaud. I wonder if there's a campfire tonight. Campfire? Nope, he is by himself. Interesting. But Jay wanted me to hang out, so we can probably push that story and see what happens. Let's go to the shops. Let's go to shops. Shops would be smart. Can we get any cool DLC outfits? You know I am all about spending that money, chat. We can get the Grunge Girl outfit. What do you think, chat? 200,000? We need some money. We definitely need some money. I don't want to be Krampus. Santa Claus would be kind of dope, though, but it's not even close to winter season. Although, the Madrid outfit's kind of cool for winter season. I don't think we're going to be playing the game that long enough to fully enjoy that. Alright, let's see here. I think we're... I might have to look up next episode on what's some good, what would be some good, history book I'm willing to bet. A short history of Hinterburg and its surroundings with pictures. I think the MP guy would be most interested in that. And then, of course, there's... Oop, not this one. Oh, I thought there was another shop here. I guess not. Oh, well. Moving on. We don't want to waste too much time here. Let's go ahead and get all the things we need to get done. Let's go to the shops, do some upgrades. I want to see if we can take this magical armor to the next level. If it's like not even worth leveling up. It may or may not be worth leveling up. That is one of my concerns. All right. We could hang out with Grandma, get 20,000 bucks right off the bat. I don't feel like we're having a problem with HP. Where did you come from? You're contemplating the Grand Hotel? Yeah. You're not stuck in prose, are you? No, I think our talk the other day set me straight on that. You know, I've never seen a place this upscale from the inside. It's been my first day, it's been on my list from day one, just for the experience. They have the strict guest-only policy, though. I could get Marina inside. Spending an evening with that would probably increase my renown. What was our gift with Marina? So Marina would give us 2 HP slots. We don't need it. What's Jay's again? Rare attack conduit? Much as I want to give her the experience, we're gonna probably have to pass on that. Jay's in here. Oh, there she is. Hang out with her. I can do 2 weeks of promo in September, and I'll wear the sneakers. If you make East Asia, press a priority. Done. What about Silk Steel? The Silk Steel armor is a non-starter, Jason. We've been over this. I'm not gonna enter a dungeon wearing a millionaire's toy. Sure, your brand's your temple. I get it. Just think about it all is all I'm asking. I'll get the deets sorted, and then you can pop the champagne, yeah? Always a pleasure, Jay. Likewise. Alright, later, man. Deuces. Hey. How's the bruise? Barely noticeable now. Told you it was nothing. Got time for a drink? Been spending the entire evening discussing sneaker endorsement deals. Would be nice to talk to something more real. I really don't want to increase my renown. Let's see here. Hmm. F it. We'll do it. Took a trip to Winterhold today, and there's a dungeon that's just wild. Gravity all messed up, walking sideways on walls. I don't think I've been to that one yet. Ah, want to know where it is? Sure. Just take a right after you arrive in the forest area. You'll have to walk across one of those slimy tendrils. I think you'll like this dungeon. Definitely one of the weirdest. See, this is why I love slaying. Every time I think I finally got a handle on it, the whole thing suddenly changes. Like a good dance track. Just when you get into the groove, it hits you with something you didn't expect. Honestly, I wish I could just cancel tomorrow morning's 10 o'clock and go up to Kolmstein. Got a contract signing for a sponsorship with my axe manufacturer. That's going to be at least another week posing for promo shots. You really need all those deals? From what I heard, you're very well off. Why not skip an opportunity or two? It's not really about the money, for me, anyway. She probably sends the money to family. Let me ask you something. Ever felt like your whole life was laid out for you, and you hated everything about it? Yep. Felt something like that, yeah. My parents are big into the media business, big as I own a giant conglomerate. Ah. They've been raising me to take over the company ever since the first day that stuck up in private school. I have to understand ours isn't special. Ours isn't a family where one just goes off and does their own thing. Not typically, yeah. But this is my life, and I'm not gonna spend it in their shadow, managing their legacy. You're trying to be financially independent? I'm working myself hard because I have no interest in being an heiress for a living. You know how hurtful it is when some journalist calls you a rich kid with a hobby? I'm going to be someone who coasts on other people's achievements. My accomplishments are my own. Believe it or not, it's not about being on the face of a campaign or on the cover of a magazine or the cash. It's about looking at myself in the mirror and knowing I've done something worthwhile on my own. That's what I'm working towards every day. Don't burn yourself out. You wouldn't be any less interesting if you allowed yourself to step off the gas every once in a while. I hope you take good care of yourself. Remember the bruise from the other day? I told you I know my limits. Sigh. Haven't gotten something like that off my chest in a long time. You're a good listener. That's what the women say! Here. Got something for you. An attack conduit I had to think of when I got it. And it matches your fighting style much better than mine. Attack conduit! It better not be the Getsugo Tensho, I swear to God. Watch me the Getsugo Tensho. Spend an evening in the Grand Hotel. The achievements pop up in the tiny right-hand corner of my desktop chat, so we have leveled up. Our renown is getting notoriously high. I should go to bed. HP and familiarity. Nope. One more dungeon in Dubelkugel, or whatever it's called. And then I think we're going straight on till morning. Well, we'll finish this dungeon and we might do an extra bonus day of just like nothing. Increase our relaxation and amusement for a bit. What can I get you today? We're going to do the Benedict as the usual. Because there's 8s there. There's a 7 randomly here in Kolmstein. That's probably where Alex is. And then there's the 9s there. And then that, we already completed this area. So yeah, that's going to be our plan. That is absolutely going to be the plan. Finish here, get the 7. Jump here to get the 7. And then we're going to jump back up here to get the 8s. And then jump over here to get the 8s and 9s. So that is our plan. Let's go to Dorbelkugel. Dorbelkugel! Yeah. And before we get too headstrong into this chat, we're going to take a brief moment for a brief pause, and we will be right back, YouTube, as Twitch takes a moment to stretch their legs and get some water. We'll see you guys as soon as I get... Wait, do I get... Can I... Alright, there we go. And we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, YouTube, we are back. Let me mouse over here. We're going to do a dungeon and see where we are. Maybe we can do an extra bonus day to get some relaxation in. I think we can take an opportunity. So we need to do this dungeon next, right? Shredding facility. Yeah, because I think we came all the way up here and did that one. There's a giant check mark on it. Old quarry. All right. Let's wander around, see if we can pop some baddies. Oh, return to Hinterburg? I didn't even know that was an option. Oh, probably should sell stuff to these guys. Alright. Boom. Alright, we're getting up there. Spladow. There are these nerds down here. You know, the game is done when it takes away your multiplier. It's like, yeah, they're dead. They're dead, Jim. Some more trash. Where did he go? He's dead now. Yeah, I think we got combat to a science now. Come down here and grab all that we can. Trying to look for all the rare materials. There's one that looks like devil horns that we want. At least we're getting the monster furs and all that fun stuff. Anything good over here? There's a cow over here. Oh, moo! Freezing his udders off. Well, probably not here, but... Let's loop back around. I think we're done with this little stretch. There he is, the Albsonic. That's what we need. Do a little wandering around. Ooh, is this guy back up? Is this fight back up? Oh, yes, they is. Oh, yes, they is. Yes. Hey, babes. So did my attack multiplier not get reset by taking damage? What? Huh. Alright. Grab these Kaboldine. Ah, there it is, the Albsonic. That's what we needed. We are just kicking ass and taking names, chat. And I ran out of paper. Alright, we're done up here. We could go up here to the, where is it? The mountain pine labyrinth. Yeah, we'll go up here. Come on. Level 2 Badmans. Hello? That's depressing. Did they know I was trying to farm it? Monsters, all of them. I think there's actually some more stuff in the woods over here. Gave me the secondary one. We all know I want that third one. Not that. Alright, so I think we're good. Oh, hold on, there's some more stuff over there. How do we get over there, chat? Never mind, I will shut up. Not what I needed, though. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Beep, beep, beep. Ooh, more Albsonic. Nice, we needed that. Alright, so we're done all up here. Wasn't there like a major fight right here? Are these guys back? Yep, these guys are back. Sorry, for some reason the tree got in my way. Alright, we're blinking, so let's do this. There we go. Yeah, I think we're doing good for offense. I think we're doing very good for our offense. Alright, I think I can go up here, get a few more stuff, then we're going to do the dungeon, then we're going to see if we can do a bonus day. And then I think that might wrap it up for today's bonus stream. Honestly, I'm kind of like topsy-turvy. I think today is bonus stream day. Yesterday was not bonus stream day. Yeah, today's bonus stream day. Tomorrow's normal stream. Slowly losing my mind. Slowly. Alright, wasn't there something along the... Yep, sure was. That was a monster tooth. More Albsinic, or however you pronounce that. More of the uncommon one. What I can do is buy some more small potions. I think that will be a smart move. Because it is nice to keep topped off. Alright. Ooh, that was good. Another Albsinic. That'll be good for later. Are there baddies up here, or did we already do this one? Hell yeah, there's baddies up here. Alright, pick up all their gubs. Come up here and get whatever they have. Green is supposed to be... Oh, it's an actual item. Okay, got it. I was hoping I would get something a little bit better, chat. Something just a smidge better. Alright. Hit all these little magic pods and get us some life. More trash. So if we were to hang out with Klaus, what would that offer us? Let's see here. We still need to go talk to Albert, Danny, Jay's legendary leggings, big discounts and big selection from Hannah. Maybe we should go hang out with Hannah. Faster attack conduit recharge would be kind of clutch. 2 HP slots from Marina would be kind of cool. The charm slot increase, I think that's going to be more valuable than anything. We probably are going to go hang out with Klaus. I think that's going to be what our bonus objective tomorrow will be, is hanging out with Klaus. The Klaus. Oh, they're dead. Okay, cool. Good story. And then we're back up here at the Pine Maze, which I don't think it would allow me to kill these guys again, so. Tap this thing for resources. Oh, there is some more stuff up here. And then we're just going to fast track our way over to... Anything else up here? Alright, anything else I can poach up here? Barclay, what are you doing up here? Another $1,000? Watch me another $1,000 just to piss me off. $1,000? Son of a bitch. Alright. I think we are good to go to that dungeon. Alright, where was this dungeon? All the way over here in East Bumblefuck. That's the one. Was there any cool supplies over here while we're over here? Anything Worth touching? Anything to touch? We'll leave that there. Nope. Not looking like it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this dungeon and get her done. Yeah. We hit like an 8 and we defend like a 7. This will be fun. Most of these dungeons have not been like focused on the fighting. There's like maybe 3 dungeons, I would assume, in the game that have like a quote-unquote boss fight. But the other ones have just been kind of like arenas. Alright. So we're in here. I even forgot the name of this damn dungeon. Alright. So it's all about pressure plates, huh? What are we dealing with here? Making sure. This is all about bombs and pressure plates, isn't it? The big O grinder. Yeah, I can't go through. What am I not seeing here? Ah, shimmy. The good old shimmy do. Grab supplies. Excuse me? Much better. Alright. I have opened a gate. A gate to I have no idea where. A gate to a gate he placed. Can't go there. Going up here is probably where I don't need to be either. Just making sure we're not missing a chest. Remember, we gotta find the coin. The coin likes to elude us many times. Let's see. I think we can just ride this one out. do, 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 do. Alright, yeah, we'll just ride this one all the way through. Interesting concept. Alright. Oh. Shallow water? Very much shallow water. Alright. Oh, okay. I just feel like I'm missing something. I don't remember a ladder being up here, but whatever. Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Still looking for our mysterious, I can't jump in this game, duh. That is a GG. Right there. That's the coin we want, chat. I don't care about the gear as much. Quick old courtesy save. So far, so good. We get dumped out to here. Cue big fight. What does button do? Oh, alright. Well, that looks like it pushes the narrative forward. Hold on. Anything that happens over here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sweet. Alright. So I now understand the dilemma. How many do I need? 2 or 1? Recycled trash, alright. We gotta get all the way to go push the button, chat. I have to do this twice is the real question. We found the coin, so I'm not really super... Alright. We'll do a courtesy save, why not? You never know, Che. You never know. Well, that was... Oh. That was kind of easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. That is not what I thought it was. Go back up, go back up. We're going back down for another Riddell. This gate needs to be opened. Wait. Hold on. Now I want to come down here. See what these are all about. Monster 4. Alright, we gotta get it to come to this belt clearly. So we can unlock this door. Go up there. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's figure out how they want me to do this. More than likely, it's going to be another, like, American Gladiators obstacle course. So, let's find out what we're dealing with. Oh. What is up with all these thunderstorms, man? I know it's hurricane season, but my god. Alright. I think I see what I was supposed to do. I got a little sidetracked by all the treasure, so that was kind of also, you know, the game going tiki. So. Alright. Well, this was sure streamlined for our success. Alright. We're here. Sweet. Oh, and here we are. End of the dungeon. What's our time at? We got enough time to probably do one free day. Alright, boom. Snowy Summit. So we're done for Doberkogel. So Kalmstein is going to be our next one. So let's spend the night. Do an absolutely, you know, let's absolutely just enjoy ourselves. Maybe get our relaxation up. Maybe if we get another Resonant Blade, we'll be awesome. I think we said we wanted to work on Klaus, so we'll do a day of relaxation. We could do a night of relaxation. Ooh. But no, I think we'll work on Klaus. We'll see what we can do for upgrades with our new gear. We just got literally pads, something else, and something else. I don't know if I got enough gear to give me a good upgrade. Alright. Do I have enough to reduce one of these motherfuckers? A physical attack multiplier, 8% physical attack. We have just enough. Damage reflect, just enough. Explosion on dodge start. And chain damage 3. We really want to get that one, so hold on. Damage reflect. Again? Did we get damage reflect again already? MP on slay. Potion slowdown was another good one, but let's get this chain damage. I like this one. Alright, so that's a 2. And, alright, so. Oop. Inventory. Charms. Chain damage. Replace this one for now. And then let's see if we can get our... Yeah, I'm feeling it, chat. I'm feeling it. Do you feel it? I'm feeling it. And then we're going to quickly blow this day away. Is there anything else I can do in this side of town? Potion Keeper. Or actually, not really Potion Keeper. Let's go this way. This gets us over here. Don't want to talk to him. Don't need to go to the Apocryphy. We need Klaus, so we need to go to this side of town. Let's just get what we need done with Hannah. Go to Klaus. As much as I want to hang out with all these other NPCs and, like, you know, max out stats, I don't know if I want to. Good to see you. I'm busy later this evening, but is there anything I can do for you? Is this the new sword we got? Oh yes, this sword. Alright. I think we're good on that. The Resonant Sword is going to be mighty beefy now. And then I want to upgrade this armor. I want to see what this magic armor will do. Magic Entries body armor. Let's work on the knee pads. Let's see what we got. So it's worth upgrading it, it looks like. Because those are our spell guard pads, 30 and 19. And then these are our magic entity pads, 35, 22. So let's spend some money here. Magic entity, no, not the body armor yet. Magic leggings. There it goes. Alright, let's try on the new gear. Or at least the new pads and the new leggings. Gear. Pads. And we can put on the magic entities. 35, 22. So it's one thing lower than the Slayer Protect gear. Which is automatically going to become subsided when the Slayer gear gets leveled up. So we'll just wear these for now. Just so we can see if they look cool. You never know. Yeah, as soon as we get these Y7s and the other gear... Do they look different? We'll worry about the charms later. Outfits. Conduits. I'm still head over heels over some of these conduits. Ravenous Hammer. Oh, Hunger, my bad. Tinker Toy was no good. Double Slash was no good. Burrow was no good. Butterfly was Battle Cry? Stun enemies in the vicinity with a mighty roar. A Paralyze might not be so bad. But I like what we got, chat. It's definitely... I'm learning how to use them. Benefiting my style. Oh! It does change the look. That's cool. It looks like I have yoga pants on. Oh my god. Well, now I need to find out what this does. Hold on. Upgrade my armor. You know what? We're gonna go for broke here. Where is it? I just gotta see what it looks like. Oh my god. Alright. Inventory. I want to see what the magical girl gear looks like. Magic Entity Sword immediately gets subsided. We're not going to worry about that. Magic Entity's Armor, which immediately gets subsided by the Resonant Body Armor. So what do you look like? I mean, it looks... We'll wear it for one day. We'll wear it for one dungeon. Fuck it, why not? But we already have better gear out here. Klaus, we need Klaus. Let's go hang out with Klaus, see what he's got. Well, we know he's got charm for us, so we'll go get his charm. Why does it always have to be the most annoying clients who recognize me from TV these days? Any chance you're free this evening? I could use some company. Familiarity. Sell litter. We're gonna get rid of all this litter. It brings a little bit of money into our pockets. I don't think we have any goo-covered equipment. Spend a time with Klaus. We'll do it. Chad, I didn't realize he had a hairy chest. You don't like it when people notice you are a celebrity, do you? Not particularly, no. Never cared for the fame. Frankly, I don't get why anybody would. I went on TV because I cared about nature. About teaching people to respect and appreciate and enjoy it. So that they would think twice before leaving their litter all over it, or bulldozing it to build a shopping center. See, once people notice you're on TV as a has-been, it's impossible to have any sort of conversation. It just becomes about them taking that selfie with you. Damn. Stop pitying yourself and use your fame, yeah. What's it with you? The constant self-pity. Think for a moment. Your fame could be a real asset to you. How do you mean? Your face is still recognizable enough that you would easily get an interview on national news about the safety issues here, about over-tourism, about your frustration with the authorities. I'd do that, but I'm out of the job for sure. Should we tell him, Chet? Should we tell him? Like, I think we should tell him. Like, literally, I am going to be your replacement. You do it today. I'm suggesting that you go out and threaten the mayor with it. She comes here and yells at you, and that's it? You're just roll over? She's not holding all the cards. You think she's holding all the cards when you have that massive ace up your sleeve. Use it. You're right. We're gonna get this man fired, chat. This is going to be ugly, but it's worth it. Lisa, thank you. I'm kind of the guy who needs a shove like that now and again. I know a few friends like that. Some people I've met recently that just need that good old shove in the right direction. Alright, I think he gave me the charm upgrades, which is huge. And then I think we're going to spend a day and just do relax. Nighttime. Hopefully we don't get anything that pushes story forward. Yeah, we definitely need to get relaxation and amusement going. We killed a lot of things today. So the magical girl gear looks kind of cool. So from what I'm gathering, the leggings changed the shoes. I could play with this real quick. Hold on. Gear. I'm assuming the pads change my knee pads. So let's just change it to like Louisa pads. See what happens. That's exactly what happens. So the leggings change the yoga pants and maybe the shoes. The pads change what's on your knees, and the body armor changes what's on your shoulder and under your shirt. So it's not like the most out there game in terms of changing your armor, but the fact that they put something like that in the game means a lot. Magical pads. And then I think the next time we actually do like productive stuff, and I am going to wander around the area we're in. So we need more of the medium stuff. So we need to go one of the medium areas. So where would be a good spot to go and check shit out? Not the, oh, hello. Good morning, Frolin. It looks like you have an appetite today. Teresa is trying to sound warm and cheerful, but there's a strain in her voice. Is she hiding something? Did you feel that? I did. It's another earthquake. Are we pushing story again? Everybody is just standing there waiting for something catastrophic to happen, waiting for this to be the big one. But nothing else happens. Eventually we all just shake it off and continue with our day. Just another earthquake, a mild one this time. Lucky Hinterburg. This has to stop. Alright. The mayor is already spreading her influence. I can feel it. Did you finish all the dungeons of DrKrazy? Congratulations. That's quite the achievement to cross off your list. Ready for the big breakfast? We are going to do the MP Benedict, please. So, Hinterburg, I don't think has what we need. It has all of our 8 dungeons. So we really need to go to Kolmstein, spend the day off and go find the Snowy Summit. Unstarted, and then we have an Icicle Trail quest. So we eventually need to talk to somebody. Maybe Jay. To get the, probably Jay is what we need to do. Kolmstein. So we're going to do a little bit of wandering around, because we're right here at the 3-hour mark, right where I want to be. For this part, because remember chat, I messed up. So this is technically the... This is the 3-hour and almost like 40-minute mark, so we're just going to wander around a little bit. And then we're going to do the relaxation bit and then call it a day. So we need to find out where we can hang out. Did any vines affect here? No, did not. Snowy Summit, unstarted. We don't have anything up to it. Oh boy. Alright. Is that where we need to go? Yep, that's our level 7 one. We need to find a way to get up there, chat. How do we get up there? Alright. The butcher. I need more of that medium one. Don't make me go back to the other place. There we go. The Albsinic. That's what we need, chat. That's where I've been neglecting. And then, isn't it like, yep, alright. Alright. So we have beams and surfboard. Got it. I'm not gonna lie, when they don't move, having the freaking butterfly attack is actually kind of dope. We knocked it at first, but now that I've learned how to, like, hone it in and apply it, it's really nice. Alright, more of that super rare one. I don't need that one. I need more of the normal one. Yeah, I kind of need to wrap up here. My leg, I don't know why, but my anxiety is just really high today. Thought gaming would take a little bit of the edge off, but... Alright, so we did all that. We don't really care. Okay, sure. So did all that collecting just go to waste? Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me all that collecting just went to waste. Yes, it did. Fuck. Alright, well, we learned a lesson, chat. Don't jump off tall cliffs. Monster boys. Alright, let's see here. Get rid of these. Alright. Oh, that's the icicle trail. Hold on. Hello, can I talk to you? Say, your leads are correct. The reputation precedes you. The Hinterburg Eagle Club would like to invite you to join our association of elite slayers. We run the only shuttle connecting to Colmstein's floating dungeon. As a club member, you will be able to use the helicopter for free. Happy to join the club, then. Splendid, welcome aboard. May I take you to the floating dungeon this afternoon? Maybe later. That's the level 8 dungeon we don't need. Which means there's another dungeon we haven't found, which is not good. Because now I gotta find where this extra dungeon is. Hooray! Rapture. Chairlifts, skill shrine. I don't need to go to the skill shrine per se, but I would like to beat up these guys again. Chat, we whoop so much ass when I have the right conduits and the right magical combos. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I think there was something up here and then we can bounce down. We need to not make sure we get so high or else we end up going bleh. So I think we can make those. Little bunny hops. Can't go wrong with bunny hops. And then I guess we need to go snowboarding. we've already been up here. More of the Albasinek, or whatever, however you pronounce that. So this place is apparently, like, littered with it, so that's good to know. Alright, so the chairlifts go over there. We still need to find where our dungeon is, so... Snowy Summit, we need to get up there somehow. Oh wait, is it just riding the chairlifts? Am I losing my freaking mind? Is it just riding the chairlifts? Well, son of beach. It is just literally riding the chairlifts. Got it. Anything else up here? Do I just need to go wandering up there, methinks? There's definitely a lot of baddies down there. I should go say hi to them. Supposed to be like a little werewolf? Like a puppy? Fuck out of here. Alright. 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 Now we need to go find out where we need to go for this dungeon. Down here? Down here? No, up here? Oh no. Alright. This is feeling promising. Ah, Tentacle Bridge. Okay. Light bulb. I was wondering if these were ever going to show up here in the icy regions, but now I get it. So you need the story event to get to a lot of these places. Noted. Noted. Please get up here. Oh. We'll unlock the dungeon, we'll do some relaxation, and then we'll wrap up stream. It is probably going to be the plan. New fast travel. Magical attack multiplier. So I'm assuming if I do cool things... Ooh, another big one. Where you running, man? I want to be your friend. Alright. We never did level up Klaus enough to get his extra charm, did we? Inventory, charms. That is a big negative. Alright, so we need to hang out with Klaus again. When we're done with the evening. Oh, there's a campfire here. For a relaxation point. Interesting. I guess we could do that. Enjoy the ice glacier caverns. Secret tunnel. Oh my god. Maybe we'll just walk this one. We'll get down there eventually, chat. Oh, I'm done? Okay. That felt a little intense, but yeah, whatever. We got it. Got all that stuff back. There was a chest around here somewhere, was there not? This may have been the fight in here. I swear there was a chest around here. Uh-oh. Well, now I feel rather foolish. Let me get up there. There was the chest up there, but how do we get up there? Snowy Summit. Ah. Cool. Unlocked a new travel point. So, like I said, chat, we were going to enjoy a nice, peaceful thing, and then we were going to come in here and do the ice tunnels next episode. Would raise physical defense and relaxation. Alright, I like that. Physical defense would actually be kind of dope. I didn't realize certain campfires had that effect. Zingar, what is up, my dude? Let's see here. The weather report said it would be 35 degrees Celsius today. There's even something surreal about seeing ice and snow smack in the middle of summer. It's almost a magical wonder why I never spent summer a vacation in the mountains before. The air is so cold and clear, nothing at all like the stale heat, salty skin, and constant sense of exhaustion in the city. Preach. I was never much of a summer person. When it's cold, it just puts on more layers. When it's hot, that's all you can bear. Pretty much. That's pretty much been my philosophy with the weather. Besides, wearing lots of layers just feels nice. Something about extra weight, like it's anchoring me. I should get back home, start to think about evening plans. I do like the unique visuals in this game. I think that's one of the things that pulled me to the game. We were just about wrapping up our session here. I gotta do a few more moments of stuff, and then we're gonna be right around close to the 4-hour mark. So all this magical gear is not really that great. So what we may do is, first of all, we're gonna go talk to Klaus again. Chain damage max. Yeah, I think we're gonna max that one up. Because I feel like that increased our multiplier so much. And then we need to go find Klaus. Klaus. Where is Klaus? Wait, where is Klaus? Klaus isn't there. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Where's Klaus? There's Danny boy. I don't need him. You know what? We could owe it to Travis. If Klaus isn't here, we could owe it to Travis and get photo mode, chat. Let's give him the interview. It will level up amusement. Sure, we'll do it. We need amusement. Time will advance. I forgot to do shopping, chat. F my life. Oh, once again, we're at a nightclub. Strobe lights and smelly fog machines blaring Euro dance. For one breath, I am 17 again. This is where you hang out? Just so we're clear, if this backwater hole had options, I wouldn't be caught dead here. I just missed the German soup doing shots out of their... What? Oh, I missed the German group doing shots out from their crossbow quivers. As long as the drinks are okay, preach. Look, I'm kind of a professional when it comes to bars, and this place runs right past Ironically Cool and does the full lap back to just awful. Now, if you don't mind, if I record this, what's your take on the slang scene? Do folks these days have any idea what sort of danger they're putting themselves in every day? You only live once. That was pretty much her mentality of doing it. It's dangerous as hell. They still manage to let loose and have a good time. Pretty much. I actually envy them a little. I noticed you're wielding a sword. Any particular reason why that's your weapon of choice? Something primal. Yeah, I would say that. It felt like an honest weapon to pick up, you know? Kind of a vanilla thing, I guess. What do you wield? Semi-automatic pistol? Really? Really, dude? Okay. What's your take on the locals here? Do you think their lives have been affected by having so many tourists around? The small village must be a burden to have so many people around. Unless you happen to own a restaurant. I mean, yeah. I think that's enough material for one night. Listen, you got me one step closer to leaving this place. I can't thank you enough. Looking forward to hipper shores? Going forward to covering some Berlin silent disco where people dance to auto-tuned air horns? Man, I miss that place so much. Damn. So the next time you're in a dungeon, you think you could snap some pictures for me? Fuck. My phone isn't working. Something to do with magic interference. Believe me, I noticed. Here I got a couple spare cameras. Worth 1,000 words. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Unlocked photo mode. Joy. 5 episodes later and we finally did that motherfucker's first quest. If Klaus would have been around, it would have been fine. Might I have a moment? Oh, is she gonna give me the squeeze? I received an unusual call yesterday from the mayor's office. You see, my license for the guest house is up soon, and I have to get it renewed. They asked you to get rid of me, huh? See, the house is over 200 years old, and they keep adding new codes, and I can't comply because it's under preservation order. In short, I need them to turn a blind eye here and there, and they're not doing it this time. I don't understand, Frulin. You're a perfectly pleasant guest. What could you have possibly done to get into the mayor's bad side? You would be quite surprised. Hinterburg's dungeon will disappear once someone finishes them all. Your mayor hid one of them deep in Hinterwald, and she put up a fake dungeon so no one would notice. Magic isn't mindless force of nature. It wants us to complete its dungeons. Mayor Wagner is trying to prevent that. The earthquakes, the tendrils, the bursting out of the ground, anything that's been going on, it's magic raging against the mayor's deceit. It's getting worse. That woman is going to be our doom. Yeah! Yeah! As if things weren't already bad enough around here. I've been to the secret dungeon. I can complete all 25. I'm going to put a stop to all this. A Hinterburg without magic. Well, perhaps we could certainly do worse. It's been nice having so many guests, but there are days when I don't recognize our village anymore. You stay then, Louisa. Stay and finish your quests. I can stall them, at least for a little while. I wonder if this is going to put a timer on my, how many days I have to spend on this Persona-like adventure. Hinterburg without magic, yes. It's about time to return to calmer days. So, I feel like I just earned the innkeeper's blessing, and I just have to go around and win them over one at a time. Make it the neighborhood versus the mayor. We leveled up relationships with photo guy Travis Rapture. We beat up some stuff. I'm beat. I should go to bed. YouTube, we are beat and we are going to bed. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up. Do me a favor. If you liked the game, check it out. I will try my best to inform future me to put a link in the description below. If not, the game is called Dungeons of Hinterburg. I think it goes for around 22 bucks. This video should be coming out close to, if not after, Labor Day. So if you guys went to a cool convention or something like that, be sure to hit me up in the comments below. Other than that, YouTube videos right there. Check them out. My name is DrKrazy. I'm a variety streamer, and we'll see you guys next time.